Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my case, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up about to get pecks. Jeans work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Try to beat like a horse. That flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the break.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now here is Raimel Tapia, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the first offering. Into right field, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Striding in for the Rockies, Adam Duvall. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So runners in scoring position, and here is C.J. Cron looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. There's one on to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Next will be the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Swanson on third with 2 out. Long drive base hit to right. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And that brings up Javi Baez. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a look at ball one. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping up is Akil Baddoo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
High in the air out to center field. Daza is right there, one down. Here's Robbie Grossman. First delivery to him. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Next batter is Jeimer Candelario as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So it was a swinging strike three. Jeimer Candelario becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the. Into the box, Jonathan Daza. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. At the plate now, Tomas Nido, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Daza gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Tapia. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. To second for one. On to first, a double play. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
3-0 now.
3-0.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. The next batter will be Evan White. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Evan.
Looking up is Tapia. And it's gone.
That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts every...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. And now the first pitch. White is over to take a look. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. The count now at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So one away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up the good first baseman C.J. Cron. Ball one, taken just off the inside. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Hit back up the middle. Scope has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, go. 1-0. Ball. No.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Outside,
Ball.
3-0 now.
3 balls.
Now with the bases
No strike.
empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you
Right.
and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count
3
now.
balls. 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Scope is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Now it'll be Jonathan Scope as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman. Jonathan. Go.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yep.
2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robbie Grossman. He collected a base hit his first time up. The tag, and he is out. In now for Colorado, Javier Baez. He singled first time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Baez has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Into the windup and the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. White trying to get there, and it's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards catch.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Standing in now, Jonathan Daza. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And stepping in, Tomas Nido. Now the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Baду will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's ready, here's the 0-1. Swanson scoops it up. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Next to hit, Eric Haas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's outside. He lost him ball four. First pitch of the AB on its way. Evan White is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now into the box, J.P. Crawford. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Too low.
1-1 is laid off for ball two.
2-1.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Reyes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping in next, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
No, that's it.
Hit to short. And a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. So next to hit is Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. Here's the first pitch. Daza is there. One pitch, one out. Now to the plate, here is Akil Baddoo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a
One
ball.
ball, no strike.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. That'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0. Swanson moving to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. Vincent takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in will be Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Fulmer takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
No.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next up is Jonathan Daza, trying here to plate the tying run from second. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And no trouble for him as he makes. So here is Robbie Grossman. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-1.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Daza is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit is Jamer Candelario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jimmy Cordero, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Stepping in now, Eric Haas. Very weakly on the ground. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next is Evan White. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A 3-0 pitch. Get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Into the box, J.P. Crawford as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Tomas Nido. He flew out in his last debut.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game can still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. At the plate now, Tapia, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. Nido aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a liner, and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hirokazu Sawamura comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. In now, Dansby Swanson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. First and second here with nobody out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and the runner is in from second. The relay to third now, but he's safe as 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up. At the plate, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 3-0 now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to the Rockies' designated hitter.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Javier Baez waits on deck. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Grossman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. And he scurries back to first base safely. Now to the plate, Javier Baez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants...
We'll have to press pause as that... Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. Daniel Bard gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Akil Baddoo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the next to bat will be Jonathan Scope. Flew out last time up. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, no.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jose Cisnero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Pitch on the way. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Standing in now, Jonathan Daza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. To the plate now, Tomas Nido. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners off for second. Taken for strike three. The throw. Not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Dansby Swanson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base. As on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Nido is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, and there's one away. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Robbie Grossman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Ball one. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled off. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. Hey now. Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he takes ball one. But he will run this one down in right center. So stepping in is C.J. Cron. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Baddoo is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Into the box, Javier Baez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Blackman takes his lead at third with one away. Hard on the ground towards short. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to dig in, Jonathan Daza. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And there he goes towards second. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there with base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So now to the plate, Tomas Nido. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baddoo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. So now to the plate, Eric Haas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Jimmy Nelson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Now the first pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Daza is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Up next, Evan White. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lays off 1-0. Evens it up 1-1. Nelson is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Plate now, J.P. Crawford. Hit in the air to center field. Daza is there, 2 gone. So next to bat will be Victor Reyes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Renato Nunez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike. Runner from first comes around to score. Scott Ober takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate, Akil Baddoo. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Nunez at second with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 tonight's final. The Rockies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jimmy Cordero pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now alien beat it up. Man, contact, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Jim Way Wall in the field line. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's the green light.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits.